Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last parts, we headed off to Kalisha, where we searched for Alpha Node. We found him trying to sneak into a city called Yulmore, which is a place for the rich, the wealthy, and the despondent. And yeah, the place was as vile as you could probably expect. Now, after a lot of stuff that happened, Alpha Node was back in the Crystarium. So, we gotta figure out what our next goal is. So, what do you got, X-Heart?
Three人ともよくぞ戻ってきてくれた。第一世界を取り巻く状況について改めて分かってもらえただろうか。
ええ、目の当たりにしてきたわ。光の反乱から逃れたのはわずかな地。そこに生きる人々は罪食いの脅威にさらされ続けている。
ああ、あれらを退けるのは途方もない話にも聞こえるだろう。だが人は多くの犠牲を払った結果、一つの可能性を見出すに至った。罪食いたちの集団を束ねる上位の個体、大罪食いの数は限られていると分かったのだ。アリが女王をなくして巣を作り得ないように、大罪食いさえ倒してしまえば有象無象の者は一体での活動を諦めるだろ
う。しかし罪食いの討伐をユールモアが許すだろうか。ドン・バウスリーは罪食いを操れることを最大の武器にして統治体制を築いている。そこに罪食いを倒して回る者が現れれば最悪敵対もしてくるだろう。
その通り。つまり場合によってはユールモアを牽制しつつ大罪食いの討伐を目指さなくてはならないだろう。それが私の、そして第八霊祭を防がんとするあなた方の現在の目的ということになる。
Are you sure that eliminating the wardens will be enough? Seems a little too easy.
それでは少しだけ時間を拝借して世界の統合や霊祭とはいかなるものか説明するとしよう。太古の昔、たった一つだった世界は14の世界に分かたれた。あなた方のいた原初世界、そして第一世界を含む13の共造世界だ。これらの世界は隔たれているものの互いに干渉し合っている。特に大元である原初世界とはね。ここである共造世界にて特定の属性の力が異様に高まったとしよう。すると水が高いところから低いところに流れるように高まった属性の力が原初世界に流れ込み始める。当然原初世界にも影響が出るだろう。それが火属性ならば大火や日照りに、氷属性なら過酷な寒波にという具合だ。異常はどんどん起きやすくなり、何かのきっかけで大規模な災害が発生。世界を隔てる壁に割れ目が生じたとしたら 原初世界に向けた力の本流が発生。その勢いで世界は統合される。同時に共造世界が有していた偏った属性が全て流れ込み、きっかけとなった災害を一気に助長する。地震に土属性の力が加われば、それは地殻さえも砕くだろう。津波に水属性ならば大陸すら飲み込む規模になる。それが霊災と呼ばれているものの正体だ。これまでに7つの霊災を伴いながら7つの共造世界が統合されてきた。今光に偏っている第一世界もまた統合の条件を満たす可能性が限りなく高いと言えるだろう。そして光に偏る一因を担っているのがやはり積み食いだ。先ほど話した大積み食いは自らのテリトリーに強い光を振りまく。光の反乱自体を回避したはずのノルブラントが夜を失うほど光で満たされているのもそれが原因だ。したがって大積み食いの討伐は第一世界の属性バランスを正常に戻し統合を防ぐためにも必要不可欠なんだ。
私たちはこの話を前に聞いてね、それぞれのやり方で準備を進めていたんだけど、
具体的な成果はまだ。大積み食いはなかなか姿を現さないというのもあるが、ことにある特性によって君の到来を待つしかなかったんだ。
お話中失礼いたします。推奨庫緊急事態発生です。ホルミンスターの地が積み食いに襲撃されているとの報告あり、敵はかなりの数らしく村が全滅する恐れもあると。
ホルミンスターを襲った積み食いがクリスタリウムに流れてくる可能性もある。各も警戒態勢を取るように命じてくれ。お前自身は現場の指示を頼む。ただし突入は私が言ってからだとアルフィノとアリゼーにも伝えてくれ。
はっ。
どうかあなたの力も貸してほしい。話の続きはあるいはこの戦いでおのずと知れよう。
Alright. Holminster switches is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the ascent of the Akansor Gate, and I shall lead to them myself. Alright, I can do that. So we're coming up to something that was introduced in Shadowbringers, which I will get into when we actually get there. And something I might actually take advantage of this time around. For story purposes. What is that? Oh, gemstone. That's right. So, one thing I did off video was I did the quests around Kolisha. I also did the shared fates thing. What this pretty much does is, each rank, each area that you go to, you do fates. Each area, there's 3 ranks in each area. You gotta complete fates in order to go up in rank. The higher the rank you are, the more stuff that you can exchange for rewards with the gemstones. Now, for the fates, I'll probably save the. Obviously, I'm not gonna do them off video because I was considered grinding. So I'll probably save those until I've actually caught up with the story, and I start to level up another class while I wait for new content to drop. All set. If you follow this road north, we'll arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself is not far beyond. Quickly now. And as I had mentioned before, in the last part, I had already cleared out the area of the ether currents, and I filled up whatever I could with the map. I can't go up there because I need flight. Ugh. Alright. What's happening over here? Whole monster switches past these gates to the woods. This is not exactly near neighborhood to the Crystarian, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a storm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villages, but many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a Lightwarden leads the attack. How convenient. Seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we had expected. Why does not simply slay a warden? Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than any of all their underlings put together. It can be struck down, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I might ask the guard to stand down and allow us to engage as leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I'll not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our warden slaying party will include myself, the Lavaliers, Captain Lina, and last but not least... Formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Lightwarden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Sweet, our first dungeon. The instance. Okay. Alright, I'll explain what this is. This expansion introduced something called a trust system, where you can, rather than waiting for queues, you can actually take NPCs into the dungeon. And this is pretty much what it is. As you go through the story, you'll get more options available for you. So, for the purpose of the playthrough, I'm gonna take advantage of the trust system. I didn't really do much of the trust system on my main when I first went through this, but there's actually a bit of story elements related to this. So yeah, we're going with it. So yeah, let's do it. And the NPCs are actually pretty decent. Alright. God, that's senior. It can't be. It is. The only bad thing about trusts is that if you die, that's an instant restart. Like if you, the player, were to die. Alright. And the only issue, another issue with the trust system is it can be pretty slow going. You can probably see the rate of how the trust systems go. It's pretty slow. Because no one, because, you know, item levels, you know, that's still a thing, and I think they're at the bare minimum for item levels. And in fact, if this was a normal dungeon, we would already beat the boss right about now. The fact that the DPS don't utilize AoEs is another reason why this takes so long. It's one of the reasons why I didn't really mess with the trust system on my main. I believe it takes like 30 minutes just to finish a dungeon with the trust system. Or 20 to 30 minutes. So we'll see. I know I said I was gonna do this for story, but we'll see how long this takes. If this takes as long as I think it's gonna take, then yeah. I knew it. That's the ear from Amarang. Yeah, if it takes as long as I think it's gonna take, I'll probably do normal queues. What to say? Oh. What are you doing, Lina? Okay, he moved. I was gonna say, you're gonna just stand there. Oh, and they'll always use limit break whenever they have the opportunity. Alright. What's also good about this is you don't have to worry about competing for gear. Survivor seems fun. Time to buy time to flee. Go, take refuge in the Crystarium. I'm curious to find out what happened if you actually let someone die, though. Since they can't release and come back. I've never actually been through a trust system as a healer, so... This place is not looking too good. It's pretty grim. Hey, it's a little rat from the opening movie. The urchin, the gremlin. Alright. Look at all the dead bodies. There's so many of them. wondered where you went. It's Tessalin! She's gone. She can now rest. The burning village. Oh, well, rip that. We were too slow to save them. This is taking about as long as I expected it would be, so I don't know. When we come next time we come up to the next dungeon, I'll have my answer whether or not I'm gonna do trusts or not. The main reason why I kind of wanted to show off trust is because of the little dialogue the characters have. I don't know. It's a thought, but we're a ways away from our next dungeon after this. And I don't like how slow how slow it is. If the DPS actually used their AoEs, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah. It's not a bad system, and apparently it's getting updated a little bit with Endwalker, so who knows? It might get better. Alright. Finally moving on to the final area. It's a shame this was what happened in this place. This actually looks like a nice area when it's not burning. Why is this happening? Oh. Lightwarden, Philia. Our first Lightwarden. Let's take it down. We stand in the presence of a Lightwarden. Alright, this is the true Lord Scourge of Lakeland. Alright. Let's take it down. まあ Oh shit. Die! He shows like almost 30 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, that's pretty much how long trusts go. It can be quite long if you're doing it just by trusts. Oh, there. Yeah, here comes Alpha Node. A little late to the party there, buddy. All right.
まずい。大積みから光の放出が始まりました。あれを浴びるわけにはいきません。水晶湖、やはり撤退を。
いいや、撤退は不要だ。 確かに大罪食いを殺せば有していた膨大な光が放出される。その光は新たな大罪食いを生み出し、人類はこの100年まともに反撃すらできなかった。しかし唯一それを相殺できる力がある。
So this works.
それこそが光の加護と呼ばれし力。故に私は彼女をここへと呼んだのだ。
The night sky!
見よ、大罪食いが放っていた光。それによって変じていた世界が今戻る。
すごい。
なんだこれは。
綺麗。
天の暗き海。闇の戦士が現れたんだ。
なんて美しい。これは一体。
夜空さ、本当のあるべき闇が戻ったんだ。
あなたたちは何者なんですか？大罪食いを倒し、その光を受けても平気だなんて。それにこの空、まるで伝承の。水晶湖。
彼方の英雄よ。私は長い長い年月待ち続けていた。光の加護を持ち、罪食いを打ち滅ぼすことのできるあなたのことを。今あなたによってレイクランドに座した大罪食いが討たれ、この地にあるべき闇が戻り、正しき夜が訪れた。力なき罪食いはもはや 闇の戻りしこの地に根を下ろすことはできないだろう。しかし取り戻せたのはおそらくこの一帯のみ。各地にはまだ大罪杭が潜み、光で覆った空のもと生命を食い尽くさんとしている。私はこの滅びの定めに反逆したいんだ。最大にして最後の抗いを。それがそちらの世界を救うことにつながるとしても、あなた方を強引に呼んだことは私の身勝手に他ならない。この比例はいずれ必ず私の力、命を懸けて償おう。だから今は私たちに力を。罪食いを倒し世界に闇を取り戻してほしい。
Ah, Artbert! Sounds like a glorious adventure.
Ah. ありがとう。
それにしてもあなたどうしてそこまでして戦うの？私たちを呼ぶのにだってすごく苦労したでしょうね。
もちろんこの地に生きる人々のため、クリスタリウムの民に平和な明日をもたらすためだ。
それは否定しないけど、あなたがクリスタルタワーを呼んだ時にはまだ町はなかったのよね。だから最初のきっかけは何だったのかっていう話よ。
救われてほしい人がいるのだ。その人の未来をつなげるならば、私は世界。意外だろうか。だがこれ以上の追求は今は許してくれると嬉しい。私はこれでいて結構な老人なのだ。己を語る言葉の一つ一つがどうにも膨らみすぎていて胸につかえてしまう。
分かったわ。無理に聞こうとしてごめんなさい。
私たちも引き続き一緒に戦うよ。遠くで待っている人たちのためにも必ず罪食いを倒そう。
それでは保護した村人たちを連れて戻るとしよ
う。Nice. And the night sky has been returned. No more glaring lights. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Trust parties unlocked! Now, as for how we proceed from here. Villages were evacuated. We evacuated earlier. Arrived safe in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting the situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper then wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. Tis to be expected. Cecil, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light received from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as a legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I found myself in agreement with the Exarch, though my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile while we see how Vothra responds to all this. Why not? Sure. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, we pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, the joy which you surely brought into being. I must ask the same discretion to you, Captain. It is my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Lightwarden and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day. About all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shut the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on our way to on your way to the Pendants? Please let Broggy know that we're bringing a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Why not? Sure, I'll do that. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. We won't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village up top to bottom, Alize. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Cecilla. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Just you and me then, shall we? Off we go. The night sky has returned. As much as I prefer the night sky over a sky of lights, honestly. It looks. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something of jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before I return to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Broggy, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Cecilla. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alize both. Alright. Alright, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? I see. Well, Captain Lionel can be rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? Stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make yourself known. I'm sure Glynar can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. What's up, Glenard? Sila, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for the table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Oh, that Braga has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years has folk all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a Lightwarden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the warrior of darkness who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glynard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. Now, a lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to those strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees and around a queen. You know, look further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen here every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and then, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters who have dubbed the cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors. Well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they are also reported to be as tough as Lightwardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handedly. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That human over there with the oversized sword is Granson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. That my still at it is Louis Reek. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Sarig. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last, we have Guillaume, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mentor's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together they might even collect the bounty of a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige in my bar would earn if we both boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. And now roll quests are unlocked! Separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magical DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. So yeah. Basically, healers, you know how it goes. You got healers, you got your magical DPS, well excluding blue mage. You got your physical DPS, like Dragoon, Monk. Then you got your tanks. And once you've actually completed these role quests, like say for instance, for this you have to have White Mage, Scholar, or Astrologian. So if I complete this as White Mage, I don't have to do it again on Astrologian or Scholar because it's already completed. Now, since I don't have healer unlocked, I can only do the healer quest line. So here's what I'm gonna do with the role quests. I'm actually gonna save the role quests until I have every area unlocked. Make it easier, just make it easier for me, because these will take me to certain areas. This one in particular will take me to the upper regions of Kalisha. So I'm gonna hold off until I actually have access to all of the areas in their entirety. And as for the rest of them go, well, obviously I can't do them right now. I'll definitely do them in the future because their storylines are actually pretty interesting. So I'll definitely do them in the future. But I have to actually level up a class to get to in order to do them. But that's not gonna be for a while. Welcome back, miss. I wonder if anyone could sleep with the city as such an uproar, but will you be returning to your quarters? Yes. I'll eventually get to the other role quests. I have no idea when it's gonna happen. It's gonna be sometime after I've actually caught up with the main story and put Cecil on hold. Look at the night sky. It's beautiful. It's Artbert. Gonna congratulate me. My ghostly friend.
今度はお前たちが闇の戦士か。皮肉なもんだな。
Been watching, have you? These are my private quarters. Man, he said he was gonna watch.
先に宣言はしておいたからな。コルシア島やアムアレンデのことも大積み食い討伐だって見ていたさ。あの白い双子、確か原初世界で俺と戦った時にもいたな。あいつらとはもう組んで長いのか？そうか。だとしたらしっかり守っておくんだな。誰かを救おうと突き進むほど自分にとって大事な何かを失うものだ。お前だって散々そういう経験をしただろう。今回は何を救って何を失うやらだ。俺はいつ嘆くことすら諦めたんだっけな。さまよいながらうんざりしたんだ。仲間を失うのもあいつらが最後に残した思いさえ悪と踏みにじられるのも。
Oh, who's this?
これが本当の夜空。会いに行かなくちゃ。そうすればきっと。
Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magic facility in the source, what's going on over here? Oh, the line's blurring.
緊急配備！侵入者を探せ！
Oh, it's a Stinny. I recognize those boots and that spear.
邪魔だ！そこまでだ。その者は我が同志、帝国の兵ではない。
Gaius, what's going on here?
なぜ我らの潜入が気取られたのかと思ったが、まさか他に侵入者がいたとはな。その鎧と槍さばき、先日かの英雄を戦場から救い出した竜騎士エスティニアンと見受けるが、
なるほど、大層な情報通だ。元軍団長ともなればどこにでもつてがあるらしい。そうだろう、ガイウス・バエサル、いや影の狩人と名乗っているんだったか。
おお、それを知るとなるとやはり暁と通じているか。
こちらが望んだわけじゃないよな。
な
居場所をつかまれて事情を押し付けられたのさ。あの受付嬢、どこかのスパイでもやっていたのか。クルーとかいう女もどうして一度や二度見ただけで俺のエーテルを追跡できる。
外の者を頼っているのはあの少年らが未だ目覚めていない証。かの英雄はどうしている？
さてね、出張中だそうだ。それで俺が帝国の新兵器潰しに駆り出されているってわけさ。
新兵器、黒バラのことであれば我らの同志が今しがた破棄に成功したところだ。ただしここも生成工場の一つに過ぎぬ。こたびは随分と警戒して以前よりも多くの場所で増産を進めているらしい。どしがたいことだ。あのような死の兵器でもたらす勝利に一体どれほどの価値がある。
実際どんな兵器なんだ、その黒バラってのか。
その聞きようから毒と呼んでいるが、あれの本質は魔法に近い。あらゆる生物が有する生命エネルギー、エーテル。黒バラはその循環を強制的に停止させるのだ。
あ
ごく少量でも吸い込めば体の活動が停滞。毒に侵されたかのように汚れを溜め込み死に至る。都市に散布すれば一切の破壊を経ることなく住人の全てを抹殺できよう。
まだ見つからないのか。応援を呼べ、今すぐに。
話す時間はもうなさそうだ。
竜騎士エスティニアンよ、これもまたあの少年が導いた絵にしとして一度だけ問うとしよう。我らは共に真実を追い求める身。しばし手を組まぬか。
俺と組んで祖国に殴り込みでもかける気か。何でもアシエンに作られた国だったと皇帝陛下御自らのたまったらしいじゃないか。
その件については我も聞き及んでいる。開戦前の会談上でバリス陛下がそうおっしゃったとな。故にこそ全ての真相を知るために赴かねばならんのだ。テート、ガレマルド、魔道場へ。
Stinian and Gaius are busy holding down the fort. Between two worlds! Alright. What is that? Job well done. What's that? Is that current? I know that's the, wait. What is this? Where is this? I know the other one is the role quest. As I said before, I'm gonna save the role quest for later. Where the hell is this? Hello? Wait, what are you? Oh, ether current. This must be for ether currents for, maybe Lakeland? Alright. So, this is a good place to stop. So when we come back, we will continue with the story and see where our adventures take us from here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.